Good evening, I'm Dave Savini. Welcome to our viewers on TV and our digital streaming network, CBS News Chicago. For years, the city of Chicago has worked to create new ways to reduce gun violence. A lot of that focus turned to grassroots organizations with boots on the ground. As Mayor Brandon Johnson took office earlier this year, $2.5 million was invested into those organizations. Today, some of them got together to discuss what they're doing and if it's working. CBS 2's Darius Johnson spoke to those who hope to be part of the solution.
The fight to end gun violence in the city of Chicago has been an ongoing conversation for years. Today, that conversation continued inside these doors with those who are making strides. Inside the UIC Forum,
we want to change the narrative that Chicago is not a place that's strictly known for gun violence.
Heartfelt and meaningful conversations with hope for a change.
What we want to see is a different Chicago. We want to see a thriving Chicago where everyone can operate with peace.
Strides for Peace hosted nearly 50 nonprofits from every corner of Chicago for its first Gun Violence Prevention Expo. They talked about what's working and what's not.
I think one of the gaps that is really preventing us from making more progress on this issue is funding and data. Not just data about who we need to serve, but where we need to be investing resources.
Kim Smith works with the University of Chicago Crime Lab identifying solutions. One local solution is Bright Spot, an organization providing intensive crisis outreach and mental support.
We find that 6-month program can reduce violent crime rearrest by almost 50%. It reduces school misconduct, increases school engagement.
They even take it a step further to learn who's most likely to become a victim. That includes youth and adults.
Young people, every day we getting death. We hearing families are hurting.
One of those still hurting 11 years later, Maria Pike, who lost her son Ricky in Logan Square.
The love that I have for my child is the same love that all moms have for their own. And this is why it has to be done. It's been 11 years. It's still there.
Maria turning her pain into purpose, now helping others grieve while on the board of directors for Chicago Survivors.
We all need to heal. We all belong to each other, and it's time that we contribute to the well-being of the whole family that is Chicago.
While you heard from some of those who were part of the expo, there were others who showed up in need of help. I spoke to one woman who came today simply to learn how to deal with grief after a loss. She connected with a couple of resources in hopes of making this journey easier. At the University of Illinois Chicago campus, I'm Darius Johnson, CBS 2 News.